Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another micro class. This one's on news and your mood. It's inspired by an interview I did with Michelle Geelan, her great book, Broadcasting Happiness. Broadcasting Happiness, where she shared, Michelle Geelan's a former CBS News anchor turned positive psychology researcher. She's married to Sean Achor, another leading positive psychologist. And she, Sean, and Arianna Huffington did some research on the effect of news on your mood. And of course, your mood affects your overall productivity, well-being, etc. Here's the basic nuts and bolts of this study. If you look at even 3 minutes of news, negative news, which is kind of redundant because that's pretty much what news is these days, right? 3 minutes of negative news in the morning, your mood will be down significantly 8 hours later in the day, like 5 to 8 hours later or something like that, right? Just 3 minutes of news early in the day, boom, mood's down 5 to 8 hours later. That's interesting. And one of the things I did to counteract this, by the way, was to take this news. So imagine the groups come in, right? One group gets the negative news, another group doesn't get the negative news. The group that does get the negative news, their mood goes down. But another group got this negative news, and then they were given a simple tip to think about what they can do in their own lives to positively affect the people around them. Basically kind of an antidote to the negativity. Well, shoot, this is going on in the world, but I can do this. This is the small little thing that I can do right now to play my part in making the world a little bit better, a little bit brighter. Then they move from hopelessness and helplessness, which is how we often feel when we digest news, right? Particularly digitally, get bombarded by it, into empowerment. And we can actually do something positive in the world. So if you're going to ingest, and when you ingest news, make sure you do it. And at the end of it, you do it with a view toward what you can do and how you can improve the world. Again, it doesn't need to be huge, but do something to get out of this negative state. And remember the fact that our brains did not evolve to experience the flood of information that we have now. We are bombarded with more information in a week, some researchers say, than we used to be in our entire lives. We were evolved to deal with one lion attacking us. Now it's as if the jungle is rising up against us every single minute of every single day. That's unsustainable. So pay attention to that. And if you can, move this news time to closer to the end of your day. And remember this little positive intervention. And remember our whole, you can be reactive. If you're starting your day loading up news, you're wasting the best energy in your day. Move that C to the front and be creative first. Do this work in giving yourself to the world first. Then we don't want to ignore everything that's going on in our lives, obviously. Michelle jokingly called that, her niece described it as ostrich-sizing yourself from the world. You don't want to be an ostrich with your head in the sand, right? But you also don't want to be completely reactive to it all day long. And most importantly, you want to figure out what positive thing you can do in your world to make a difference today. News and mood. Hope you enjoyed, and hope there's some ideas there that you can use to have another awesome day. See ya. Hey guys, this is Brian. A lot of people don't know what I do beyond these YouTube videos I put up, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our membership platform. Thousands of people have joined us already. $10 a month. Get access to a ton of stuff that's in addition to what I put up on YouTube for free. So the basic idea is you just watched a micro class. Hope you enjoyed that. I just started doing these micro classes, but I now share over 50 of these per month. We've shared dozens so far, and it's basically a quick class on my absolute favorite stuff across the different domains of optimal living. 2 to 3, maybe 5-minute little micro classes on how to optimize your life. In addition to that, you get access to every single one of our Philosopher's Notes. We now have over 250 Philosopher's Notes on some really, really good books. A lot of them. In each one of them, you're familiar with the PNTV videos if you've watched many of those, but we also have PDFs and MP3s of our Philosopher's Notes. So let's take a look at what a PDF looks like. This is an example of a Philosopher's Note. It's a 6-page PDF where I basically share some of my favorite thoughts, riff on it, talk about how other teachers say the same things, and give you a nice playful kick in the butt to go out and apply the wisdom. That is a philosopher's note. I record that as an MP3 that you can download as well. And 250 of those. I produce 10 of those at least per month that I share with you, in addition to the micro classes. And then you also get access to all of our old classes. We have the 5-day immersion reboot, Habits 101, Confidence 101, Getting Stuff Done 101, Meditation 101, and then future classes, including Relationships 101, Energy 101, Purpose 101, Biz 101, Goals 101, etc. So there you go. Really blessed to have some extraordinary support, and I will share with you where you go to sign up. I'll put a link to this, but basically cruise on over here. You can sign up, and this is the kind of response we've gotten so far from our members. It's pretty neat. I've made more positive changes in my life in my brief membership, only 3 months so far, than I did through years of counseling. Yes, Brian Johnson, you are a rock star. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And I'm making huge strides in optimizing my life as a result of your Philosopher's Notes and Optimal Living classes. I spend $19 a month on my gym membership to take care of my body. A mere $10 a month on an Optimal Living membership is the biggest value and best investment I've ever made in my emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Thank you for the incredible work you're doing to inspire us to be rock stars in our own lives. Unbelievably inspiring and humbling. In 24 hours, we received hundreds of extraordinary notes from members around the world. So there you go. That's a quick look at what we're up to. $10 a month. Hope to astonish you. There you go.